Namaste, Swagat hai aap sabhi ka. Welcome to the Embassy Weekly Online. Firstly, I would like to touch upon the epidemiological situation in Russia caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, which is becoming more complicated. Over a month, we have seen a steady growth of the new COVID-19 cases, number of which is close to 40,000 a day. The Russian government is doing everything possible to protect the life and health of the Russian people, to minimize negative consequences of this dangerous infection, and to slow down the spread of the disease by boosting vaccination drive, mobilizing capacities of the public healthcare system, which is now working under extreme pressure, and initiating additional measures like non-working days from October 30th to November 7th, and distant work and study format. Russian President Vladimir Putin underlined, we have only two ways of getting through this period: to experience the illness or to be vaccinated. It is better to be vaccinated than to wait for the disease and its serious effects. And actually the majority of our compatriots share this view. Some of them have already decided to get revaccinated. We feel support of our Indian friends and are deeply grateful for that. Together, we'll surely will cope with all these challenges. On October 27th, the 16th East Asia Summit was held in a video conference format with the participation of Russian President Vladimir Putin.
The East Asia Summit provides us with an opportunity to discuss the developments in Southeast Asia and to map out solutions and ways to reinforce our cooperation in multiple areas. We could expand the program for training epidemiology experts in Vladivostok at a special center that was created. Russia is committed to ensuring free and non-discriminatory access to vaccines to all the countries. We want to have a procedure for mutual recognition of vaccines. Without this, we will not be able to enable people to move around freely.
We regard the EAS as an important platform for high-level strategic dialogue on topical issues of the Asia-Pacific region. In the context of geopolitical turbulence, with all the consequent security risks, we witness growing demand for a pragmatic and free from confrontation cooperation in various spheres. In terms to ensure a sustainable post-pandemic recovery, the Russian side came up with the idea of establishing a full-fledged dialogue in the East Asia Summit format on incentive measures for the tourism industry heavily affected by the COVID-19. The partners supported us, and the corresponding document was adopted. On October 28, Russian President Vladimir Putin, via video conference, took part in the 4th Russia-ASEAN Summit to commemorate the 30th anniversary of ASEAN-Russia relations. The agenda included a wide range of sectoral practical initiatives, including the adoption of the next 5-year action program to promote the Russia-ASEAN strategic interaction, as well as documents on the anti-drug cooperation and issues related to joint efforts to strengthen the ASEAN-centric architecture.
The Russia-ASEAN Summit are relations of true strategic partnership. And this is proven by the agreements and the cooperation that we had in politics, economic, social matters, humanitarian and cultural. It is essential that we all stand for equal and mutually beneficial cooperation in Asia-Pacific.
On October 25 and 26, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov attended the 18th ministerial meeting of the Barents Euro-Arctic Council held in Norway. The ministers noted progress in environmental protection, climate change, healthcare cooperation, and recovery from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as cross-border economic and transport links, the rights of indigenous peoples, and youth exchanges in Arctic.
The most pressing challenges facing the region include climate change. This region is warming faster than other parts of the world. We welcome in this context the finalization of the draft updated of the action plan on the climate change for the period beyond to 2020, which aims to promote project activities in key fields of regional cooperation, taking into account climate aspects. Next year, we are planning to launch Bahrain's own financial mechanism, and the origin of this initiative was in our country, and the new mechanism will provide a new start capital for a comprehensive project on the Bahrain's working groups.
Moscow continues to closely monitor the developments in Afghanistan, and we noted a declaration published by some politicians of the previous government on creation of the Supreme Council of National Resistance of Afghanistan for the armed struggle against the Taliban. We call on all the ethno-political forces of Afghanistan to abandon militant rhetoric and to spare no effort to complete the process of national reconciliation by peaceful means. Meanwhile, the socio-economic situation in the country remains difficult. Against this background, demonstrations were held in Kabul, calling for the international community to unblock the state reserves of the country. We hope that the appeal of the demonstrators addressed to the world community, which for many years were convincing Afghans that the situation was under control, will not be ignored, and that these funds will be unfrozen. This will make it possible to cover the primary needs of the population, to pay salaries, maintain the national economy, and prevent a humanitarian catastrophe. Increasingly often we witness attempts by a number of Western and Eastern European countries to rewrite the historical truth about the events of the World War II. Efforts aimed at distorting historical facts are taking on a wide variety of forms today. Under the pretext of decommunization, monuments and memorials in honor of the fighters against Nazism are being massively destroyed. In a number of states, for example, monuments are openly erected in honor of members of Nazi formations and Nazi collaborators. In this view, and in the framework of the efforts to counter such disgraceful activity, the Russian Foreign Ministry published another report on the glorification of Nazism and manifestations of neo-Nazism and racism, which have collected real facts that the above-mentioned negative manifestations are unfortunately becoming a stable phenomenon. For now it is available in Russian, but soon we will share this document in English version. That is all for now. Thank you for watching us. Stay tuned to our website and social media, and see you online.